Hey, Happy New Year's everyone. I hope you enjoyed your break. I'm going to be trying to put together some more of the Titan, and we'll see how far I get with that. I'm also printing new pieces. Like, this piece was a arm joint. Oh, there we go. But it's really rough on the top here. So I reprinted it at a higher quality. Yeah, much better. Okay, I'm gonna see what I can get done today. Here's one of the new pieces I'm reprinting. It's gonna be this piece, which is it's a hip stabilizer. But you can see here, there's some spaghetti, and it came out rough on this side, which isn't too big of an issue because it's gonna be facing like this anyways. This portion is gonna be inside, so facing inside the Titan. But yeah, I wanted to get a high quality piece anyways, at a 0.12mm scale. Alrighty, I'm gonna work on the feet and legs first, because if I have this, I decided I'm gonna glue this piece to the bottom of the torso here. And if I have it glued onto here, it's not gonna, it's gonna be resting like that. It's gonna be putting strain on the plastic. So I don't want that. Yeah, I'm gonna work on these instead. Alright, so I cleaned up the leg pieces a bit, and now I'm trying to figure out what orientation I put the legs on. So I can have one like that, and then the other, what's the other piece? Like this. Alright, the problem I'm having though is I kind of want it to walk, but I don't. I think it'd look cooler walking, but it'd be less stable. So if I have it just kind of standing, maybe like two legs, like that. Maybe it's like bracing to fire the quick cannon. That might be good. I don't know, I'll figure it out. It's coming out cool though. Alright, I'm back. So I figured out that the thigh and the hip, they're supported obviously by this piece, but whenever I put these pistons in, they are way too long and they're actually pushing away this piece from the thigh. So this will be floating in the air and it won't have contact, and obviously we need contact because this is the biggest piece that will help support the whole Titan up. So what I'm doing is shortening the pieces by a lot, and then I'll have, this one's shortened a lot because I want the leg to face that way. So this will be on this end, and then longer pieces will be on this end. I'll figure it out. All right, I've decided the best course of action is to glue these pegs in first. So, what's the other one? All right, so I glued this one like this because I want the right leg to kind of stick out to the side. So it's like standing wide. for this right leg, and the left leg will be maybe like over here, like more forward. Because I want the left leg to be more forward and the right leg to be back, so that it supports the Titan leaning back and leaning forward and side to side. All right, I'll get the next peg in, I guess. Okay, I very quickly realized that that won't work, having this peg at an angle. It needs to be straight up. Yeah, because these will get stuck here. You see? They're supposed to go and attach to that, but they can't fit in there anymore. Well, this one actually fits in there kinda, but I'm not sure if I want to do it like that because it's gonna be out. You know what? I'll mess with it and I'll come back to you. So against my better judgment, I took the piece out. I could take that out with some force. Oh my god. But I might just print a whole new hip, as crazy as that sounds. This hip is heavy anyways, and I did that originally for structural support, but I think I'll print it a little lighter and at higher quality. Also, at least I found out that yes, this glue will hold super well. So, because it took me a good amount of force to take it out. That putting that on will definitely not replicate. So, okay, I got a positive out of it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna need to reprint this. So, that's it for this video. I guess this shows you kind of how complex this is, this project. But we figured out some things. So these should definitely be printed, glued on straight. Can you please focus? Okay, so if they're glued on straight, you can pretty much put the leg at whatever angle you want anyways. And it'll be fine because the pistons will fit as well. So I can put the leg not as much as an extreme angle, or let's say I'll put it, instead of like, I had it like all the way up here. Yeah, I literally had it there. I'll put it maybe more this way a little bit, so it's not as extreme, but it still gives me more playroom. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Alrighty, here's the new hip joint, and here's the peg. I'm gonna, this time, put this peg straight in, and I think that'll let me move the thigh around. I have to play with it more, but with the piston ring, so, not the piston ring, but there's a ring that goes around here that you saw before, that the pistons are connected to, and that will connect up to the thigh. I'm gonna see if it works with this peg straight out. So it'll be right there, boom, straight out, sideways. Instead of the angled way, which obstructed the pistons. There's gonna be a 12-hour print though. It's gonna be better though. I hope it is. Well, whatever, we'll find out. Alrighty, I have the piece printing now, and it's on 12 hours. I wanted to get the legs situated before I started building the Titan, and especially that hip portion, it's a little tricky. I know I didn't do a lot of building in this video, but I did clean up a lot of the Titan, and I figured out how I wanted to actually assemble the thing, because it gets really complex when you're trying to figure out how you want it standing without knowing, like, you can't pre-assemble it. It has to be floating mid-air for you to actually try and pre-assemble it, or unless you use like putty to hold the legs in place, but I didn't want to use that, so I just did the did it the hard way and learned that, okay, I can't put the piston, not the piston, the little pill thing in the hip at that angle because it will obstruct the pistons. Okay. I want to get this video out anyways though, just to show you that I am working on it, even if it's taking, you know, a bit of time and R&D. Alright, have a good one. Thank you for watching this far, and see you later.